Hey everyone, Cyclone here, and today I'm going to be doing the Pokemon Trainer tag. Originally started by Pokemon Trainer Kayla, eventually got to Jared Man 7, then the Rare Trainer, and now me. For our first question, my favorite water type Pokemon is Empoleon, as in Generation 4, my favorite generation. It was my first starter, a pretty good part of my team, and I generally like it a lot. Even though it's outshined by Torterra and Chimchar by most of the community, I still like it a lot. Question number 2, my favorite fire type. My favorite fire type is tied between Chandelure and Blaziken. Both very good Pokemon. Blaziken was my first to get level 100, and Chandelure I just fell in love for just the pure edge. And those fire, interesting combination. Haven't seen that before. Alright, future Tyler here to say when I say haven't seen that before, I mean before Gen 5. Yeah. Please don't murder me. My favorite grass type have to be Sceptile, as it's tied with Blaziken for my favorite Hoenn starter. Diverse moveset, really fast. Grass Dragon also when it Mega Evolves, which is a pretty unique type into it, but it gets quadded by freaking Ice. Ignore that. Anyway, it's a really good Pokemon, I like it a lot, and I would pretty much choose it over Blaziken anytime when I play Hoenn again. If I were a Pokemon gym leader, my type would be Electric, mainly because I like Glass Cannon Pokemon like Jolteon, and support Pokemon like Magnezone. Those are some of my favorite kind of playstyle for Pokemon, using Glass Cannons, can't take a hit, but can also deal a lot of damage, or Pokemon that are mainly support, that can add debuffs to the enemies, and make it generally easier for your team to win. I would probably nickname my rival Joshua if it was a guy, and Maria if it was a girl, but overall I probably name it after one of my friends just because I'm weird like that. Considering 10-year-old kids can literally catch Pokemon that can alter space and time, you can send you to another dimension, hotter than the sun, basically Pokemon Jesus. I'm pretty sure I would just pull out my Dialga and just go back in time to before I fell into the pit and walk around it, because intelligence. If scientists created Pokemon in real life and I had to choose one, I would probably choose Staraptor. Since Staraptor is flying type, I could pretty much fly almost anywhere free of charge and get there to my destination pretty quickly. Also, Staraptor's one of my favorite Pokemon, so being able to ride it in real life would be pretty fun. If I could pick the next Eeveelution, it would probably be Flying type, mainly because when I was a kid I actually wanted to see a Flying type Eeveelution, and I even drew one in my book one time. It didn't look that good considering I was a pretty young artist, and plus it just looked like a Flareon with wings and a Cloud Mane, so it was pretty lackluster in my opinion. Maybe I'll try it again someday, but essentially all I really want to see is a Flying type Eeveelution. If I could choose to be any Pokemon, I would probably choose Magcargo, because in one of its Pokédex entries, it literally states that its temperature is over 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I want you to realize that 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit is about twice as hot as the surface of the sun. So yeah, if I could be a Magcargo, I would pretty much destroy anywhere I go. If I had a battle catchphrase, it would probably be お前はもう死んでいる. My favorite starter is Empoleon. As I said earlier in question 1, my favorite water type Pokemon. Empoleon is just one of the most important Pokemon to me, as it was my first starter in Generation 4, my favorite generation. And honestly, Generation 4 pretty much reintroduced me into Pokemon. I pretty much loved Pokemon again, and if it wasn't for Generation 4, I probably wouldn't be playing Pokemon today. If I could have legendary Pokemon, it would be Dialga. With Dialga, I could pretty much go back and forth in time at will. I could go forward in time and see if I'm dead or not, see if someone else is dead. That would be pretty scary, seeing how I would die. But at the same time, I could get something like a game, first day releases. I don't know where I get the money, but it would be fun but scary being able to go back and forth in time. The Pokemon I'll be most scared to encounter in the wild would be Cacturne, because in one of its Pokédex entries it says if a traveler is going through a desert in the thick of night, Cacturne will follow in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. Now, not only is it a group of Cacturne, but they're basically gonna, it implies that they're gonna do something bad to you. I don't know if it's gonna be like murder or like just beat up or just like, I don't know, steal your life essence. But just the thought of being stuck by not even just one Pokemon, there's an entire group of Pokemon as they wait for you to get tired so they can do whatever they're gonna do to you, is just scary. So this is my Pokeball design. I made it before recording all these questions. It's supposed to be similar to the netball in how it has an increased catch rate depending on the type of the Pokemon, but instead of water or bug type, it's electric type. I don't know what to name it, probably something like Magnet Ball or something like that. It also has a similar color scheme to the Thunderstone, which I thought would be a pretty nice touch to it. My favorite thing about Pokemon games is definitely the RPG element. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved the RPG genre. Nowadays, I've expanded that and gone to other genres like fighting or adventure or music, rhythm-based games. But I still love RPGs today. I still love Pokemon. Pokemon is just generically a fun game. Most of the games aren't too hard since nowadays the games are meant for beginners and there isn't really a way for veterans to get into the game. But they usually have a set difficulty that's easy for new players and not too easy for hardcore players. And one of the things I love about Pokemon are the challenges people make, like Nuzlocks or Egglocks, stuff like that, and even stuff like randomizers that make the games even more fun. Stuff like that is why Pokemon is still one of my most loved game series today.